Finding an American-made backpack can sometimes seem almost impossible. Well, today I have here what some might argue is the GOAT of American-made backpacks in the GORUCK tiger stripe camo pattern. I mean, what's more American than that? GR1 backpack. This is the pack that started it all for GORUCK.
And you may not be aware that in 2023, they did a massive update to the GR1 that we're also going to explore. As someone who just loves backpacks in general and uses them in their career for my gear testing on the backcountry, but also just carrying my equipment around town and commuting like many of you, I have also participated in several GORUCK challenges over the years. So I'm looking forward to unpacking what these packs, which are kind of specifically designed for that, offer. What do they bring to the table? What are some things that you need to be aware of that maybe make it a little challenging to accomplish those GORUCK challenges with this pack? And also just sharing how they perform in all the other scenarios that you may want to put this bag through. So thanks for joining me today. All you regular viewers, you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Aaron. This is Gideonstactical. Let's dive in.
Now the GR1 actually comes in two sizes, the 21 liter and the 26 liter. This is a 26 liter pack because I am over 6 foot. I'm 6'2", fits perfectly on my frame and dimensions, doesn't feel too small. And they recommend if you're over 6 foot, go with the 26, and if you're under 6 foot, go with the 21 liter. Now that doesn't mean if you're a small person and you need the size, you can absolutely go with the bigger version, but that's just something kind of to be aware of. Now the GORUCK claim to fame is simplicity and durability. These packs have a pretty simplistic layout as we're about to see, but they are built out of a 1,000 denier Cordura fabric that is water resistant. They have giant YKK zippers. This particular GR1 is rated for up to 400 pounds and has been tested for that and has an ironclad lifetime warranty. So that is kind of the main grab for any type of GORUCK that you decide to go with, especially this GR1. Now there are 3 molly walls on this pack that are 3 tiers high. So the center one on the back is great for attaching either large organizer pouches, carabiners, or reflective bands that are required when you do a GORUCK challenge. And then the 2 on the side are ideal for either, say like a rip away medical kit or small organizer pouch, or an exterior water bottle pocket. If you want to carry an Nalgene or something like that on the exterior, that's ideal. And it works separately as an attachment point for a waist strap. So we'll talk about that a little bit later.
So let's break down load-bearing capability and ergonomics of the pack. Now you have your standard shoulder straps. They are very dense, very thick, so they will be able to support heavier loads, particularly if you're doing a GORUCK and those type of activities. It's not really a yoke because it just attaches. I mean, this is a very old school styled and kind of designed pack, but all the stitching is really good, able to hold a lot of weight and be able to distribute that without much difficulty. Now it's not gonna have any load lifters or anything else like that. Now you do have these nice loops on either side for a sternum strap or be able to attach to other things. This is another ding that I have towards GORUCK in general, is that they don't include a sternum strap. A sternum strap is, I think, vital to get the most out of any pack, and I love it when they're removable. So it is something you're gonna have to do aftermarket. I actually did an aftermarket one. GORUCK does sell some that you can also pick up if you want to, but I just went with the, one off of Amazon, and so far it's holding up no problem. And then you're gonna have attachments on the sides for a waist belt if you want to, and I will tell you as somebody who has done GORUCKs, if you are thinking of that, I have found that a waist strap is a really important piece of kit. It keeps the bag, sorry, we're right on track of a small airport nearby, airplane's going over, but it keeps the bag from going over your head when you're doing certain GORUCK activities. When you have all that weight and certain like bear crawling, different things they want you doing in those rucks courses, it slides up over your head. It's a huge nightmare. That again, is kind of like proprietary to GORUCK. They don't have those loops that you'll find on a lot of other companies, including like 511 and all those, where you can just kind of attach any 1.5-inch webbed belt, you're gonna kind of have to do a specialty thing that GORUCK offers. Finally, now to that big update, which has absolutely nothing to do with the layout or design, but actually with the material on certain parts of the pack. When this pack was originally released, everything was 1,000 denier Cordura, even the back panel and underneath the shoulder straps. Well, apparently they've gotten a lot of complaints over the years that that was pretty abrasive to the skin, and I could see that. You know, that was just would rub you raw on your neck, and if your shirt rode up, you know, just really not comfortable. Well, they have swapped that out for a slick 210 nylon. So it still has tons of durability, but it doesn't have that abrasive texture that the original model had, which means that it is going to ride on your body a little bit easier, not cause as many hot spots. The trade-off is that compared to, say, like mesh, which would be somewhat breathable, this is not very breathable. You're gonna still have a lot of sweat collection on your back, and the pack thankfully isn't gonna absorb that sweat as much as the original, but your clothing definitely will. And leave a comment below, because I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are on the transition from the Cordura fabric on the back panel and under the shoulder straps to the 210 material.
Now there's a padded reinforced grab handle on the top of the pack, and that is really important, particularly when you are participating in GORUCK challenges, because a lot of the activities you take the pack off, lift it over your head, do different things. Now it would be awesome if they had some sort of grab handle on the bottom as well, especially for the GORUCK challenges. Other than that, it really wouldn't make a lot of sense. But that strap is very heavy duty, well reinforced, and padded. Now let's hit the first of the 3 exterior compartments. It has a little bit of an angled zipper right here, one zipper, good little tassel, runs fantastic, opens up, and then you have access to about 2/3 of the bag. And this is a pocket that you can throw things you need quick access to. You can easily get a full-size tablet in there, no problem, raincoat, those type of items, but you can also put smaller items in there as well. There aren't going to be any organization inside that. That's just literally a dump pack pocket, going to that, again, that concept of this being a very straightforward, simplistic designed backpack. Now, how about to our second of the 3 exterior compartments, and that is on the back of the bag here. And you're gonna have, again, a single zipper that's gonna zip all the way down and kind of create like a 45, 90 degree, I guess we could say, opening right there. We're gonna have our rigid panel and access to that, so you could remove it if you wanted to right up here. And this pocket is the full length of the bag with a floating floor, so you could put laptops and other documents and tablets in there, and it give you a little bit of protection if you were to accidentally drop it on the ground there. And then it also can fit up to like a 3-liter water bladder or hydration bladder. I'm not super stoked about this aspect. There is no attachment or port for that water bladder to hang and kind of give it some structure to it. You just literally have to put it in there, then you zip up the zipper, and you just don't zip it all the way, and that is kind of like your port for the hose. It works, but it would have been great to have a dedicated hose port and some sort of loop up there to attach my water bladders to. So those are 2 areas where I feel like that compartment could have been better designed. Now, as I'm unpacking this pack with you to help you determine if it's the right choice for you, you may be asking yourself, okay, well, what's it gonna cost me to get into an American-made rucksack, ruck pack built and designed like this? Well, there are many factors, not only in size, materials, color patterns that can affect it, so I'm just gonna kind of give you like a 1,000-foot view. I got this tiger stripe model through HUCKBERRY. I appreciate them sponsoring the content in this video. And this model is gonna run you about $355 on average. If you go with just like flat black, I think it's like $345. And then if you go with like Dyneema fabric, that's gonna go a lot more expensive. And other, you know, models that are out there. So you can say, let's say $350. I'll include all the links to them as well as that promo code in the description box below if you do feel like it's time to pull the trigger. Now, let's get into the third and final main compartment of this pack, and this is where you gain full access with 2 huge zippers that go all fully down to the bottom, making it a full clamshell. You open this bad boy up, and I love the bathtub kind of idea that it has. So the walls are very high, making it very easy to organize this compartment. It is definitely large enough in this GR1 to be able to handle like 4 days. I could easily travel for 4 days and have clothing and spare shoes and put all that in there, or carry plenty of gear for a day hike, or like my everyday carry, you know, supplies, camera equipment. I can get my entire like soft padded camera box in here with plenty of extra real estate. Now in the main compartment on the back side there, we are gonna have a slip pocket that again can fit all kinds of stuff, regardless if it's your GORUCK weight plates that you can put in there. You can put your laptops, you can do water bladders, and thankfully they do have a hidden port here. You can see I can get both my thumbs through there to run your water bladder hose. So that is the more ideal compartment for the water bladder if you're going to use one of those on your GORUCK or just, you know, in your daily usage. And then the molly wall, which is 3 high, you could then lash your water bladder. Now on the back panel here, we have a GR1 logo, again, USA made. We have a little single zipper dump pocket there that has plenty of space for organization, put different gear items. And then we have a giant mesh compartment on the backside, put raincoats, other things that you want visibility for, or just better organize the gear. So that's it though. I mean, that's what you're getting. And then you get a nice structured floor as well. So those attributes make for a lot of versatility in its design and carryability. But if you are the type of person that loves tons of organization, you're gonna have to have aftermarket or GORUCK type of organizer pouches to better lay out your gear. So in conclusion, where do I stand with the GR1 and the GORUCK packs in general, regardless of the size you decide to go with? Well, they deliver exactly what they promise: durability, American-made build quality, and simplistic design. So if that is what you want and that's what you're looking for, and you're tired of knockoffs and kind of, you know, run-of-the-mill stuff that tears out after a few years, well, then that's where GORUCK comes in. Now on the flip side, if you're looking for something that's a lot more technical, has a lot more internal organization, a lot more support system with, like, you know, load lifters and you know, like aluminum frame portions inside, then this isn't really the ideal pack for you. But it does offer the ability to kind of be the jack of all trades. I can go on a hike with it, no problem, travel and use it as my carry-on or just as a general EDC, and participate in heavier duty GORUCKs, build it out as a go bag. I mean, you name it, it's really gonna accomplish basically anything I want it to do. And I feel like the small shortcomings, like no hanger or hose port in the laptop hydration sleeve, or having a little bit low levels of organization and having to spring for some extra money to get like a sternum strap, are easily overlooked for all the modularity and of course durability that the pack brings. But I look forward to hearing from you guys. What's your take on the GORUCK series of packs, and particularly the GR1 if you own one? How has it been performing for you? Do you find that you use it a lot because of its modularity, or because it's such a jack of all trades, do you not really use it that often? I really look forward to hearing your guys' thoughts on all of that. I hope that this video has been fun and entertaining. I invite you to check out the other video and to subscribe if you haven't yet. Until next time, always remember to stay equipped, stay prepared. See you out there.